Hello Captains, and welcome back to more Let's Play Star Trek Online. This is your host, Brent Justice, and today I'm continuing my Romulan faction playthrough on Omega, who is a Reman character, but on the Romulan faction, aligned with the KDF. Quite a unique combination. So, I am now at the end of the Delta Quadrant missions. So we go to Delta Quadrant and the very bottom here. In the last mission we did What's Left Behind. We met Sela. We found her. We got her out of there. We found out that the Solanae, the Alachi, all of them are working together with the Iconians. And the parasites were part of that plot. They used the Vaadwaur, those parasites, to inhabit them and control them. Gave them great power, but they had strings on them. And we pretty much put an end to that threat at the moment. The threat is still out there ultimately of the Iconians, but this Alachi threat with the parasites is at least dealt with for now, and the Vaadwaur are dealt with. So one battle at a time, right? Now it's time to move on to the very last mission in the Delta Quadrant. This is called Dust to Dust. Even though this is the last mission, I'm still not going to finish the Delta Quadrant until I do all the patrols in order as we've been discussing through every video. So I'm going to go ahead and do Dust to Dust today as one video. It's going to be a very long video. This is a long mission. Sit back and relax. And then after that, I'm going to do a series of videos doing all the patrols. And that will completely finish up the Delta Quadrant, and then we move on to the next chapter. But let's do Dust to Dust today. Captain Harry Kim of the USS Rhode Island needs your help in solving a most peculiar mystery.
We have a situation on Kabali Prime. You and I were both asked by name to help. All that I've been told is that the Vaadwaur have launched a large offensive and have retaken the area in front of their temple, the place where they keep unconscious Vaadwaur stored. They need our help to retake the area, though I have a feeling something else is going on. Can you help with the situation?
Yes, we can. So once again, we've got to go to Kabali and help them. The Vaadwaur are at their gates, or at their temple, rather, once again, for some reason. So let's find out what that's all about. Going to go to Kabali Prime, which is right over here. Now, like I said, this will be a very long mission. Also, this is not my favorite mission. I've of course played this in the past. It's not my favorite. It has a lot of puzzles in it, and you'll see what I mean by that. Some of them, or at least one of them, is very difficult to do. You can die several times in it. Not really my favorite mission because of all the puzzles, but yeah, we'll go. We'll give it a go. We have to give it a go anyway, so let's do it. This mission does answer a certain question, though, a very important question. And by the way, 34 years ago, in Voyager, this happened.
The breach is widening! I've got to close this now! Almost there! I just need a minute to...
Harry!
Harry is falling toward his death.
Grab my hand!
Can't reach! I'm slipping! Ah!
And Harry is ejected out into space where there's duplicate Voyagers. That shimmering you see is because there's two Voyagers occupying the same space. And that Harry, Gonzo. El Dedo.
The Vaadwaur are making a new push into the system, and we could use your help. The Rhode Island is assisting the new Kabali flagship Samsar. But you know the Vaadwaur. They're relentless.
So the one thing I do like about this mission is that it addresses an actual Star Trek Voyager episode. An actual episode from the TV show.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Oh, look at all those heavy plasma torpedoes that I let out. That'll do some damage.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
One more group inbound. Brace yourselves.
So this is the new Kabali Samsar ship that they have. They've got a new ship, new huge big ship.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Easily dealt with. Remember, I'm in the fleet version of this ship now,
Thank you for
so it's
arriving
real
so
nice.
quickly. I'm still not sure what happened. All I know is that we lost contact with the temple, and several hours later a large Vaadwaur fleet attacked. However, I'm still not sure if the Vaadwaur have entered the temple. If they have, they may already be reactivating their soldiers in stasis. We're safe here, for now, but the battle on the ground continues. No one can enter the temple, and the Vaadwaur are seizing control of the surrounding area.
Alright, we need to take it back. Captain Kim and Hanshin Gentanian, the three of us are going away on an away team.
Sounds like a plan. I've located a safe area in the trenches for transport. My team and I will go down first and secure the area. See you there.
Will Voyager be coming to help us?
Voyager is currently on a high-priority operation in Vaadwaur-controlled space. Any comm chatter could give away their position.
Ooh.
Whatever they're doing, Tuvok says it's important. But that's all I know.
Alright, understood. Can your team aid us on the ground?
My officers and I will join you. The Samsar will return to the dock with a small repair team, but I'm sending the majority of my crew to the city. We cannot allow the Vaadwaur to take control of it as well. Our flagship will be of no use to us if the planet is lost.
Alright, well, our ships, I guess, will remain in space up here. So this is mainly a ground mission, so get prepared for that. This is mainly a ground mission. That was almost all the space we have. And it's raining. I love this effect.
The Kabali forces are spread thin, and the Vaadwaur are making a push toward the temple. If I may, I have a suggestion for our plan of attack. Hanshin Jatanian and his team will attack the outer area of the trenches, making their way to the temple. My away team will move to the opposite end of the trenches and support the remaining Kabali soldiers there. While they're holding their flanks, your team and I will push through the center and strike the Vaadwaur in the temple courtyard. Your thoughts?
Sounds fine to
None.
me.
My team is eager to prove themselves. You and your allies have set quite an example for us to live up to. We'll support the forces at the other end of the trenches and then make our way to the temple. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet up with you before the final assault.
Okay, let's move out. Get my tribble going. Weapons out. Which way do I need to go? This way or that way? I think we need to go this way. A Gorn.
The Romulans lost the point ahead. Help me push forward and retake it.
Targets on
Sure thing.
personal shield losing power.
At least now I have all my bridge officers with me.
We should repair these turrets. More Vaadwaur will be coming.
I love the rain and everything going on. It's a really good environment set up here.
Here they come. Take out that drop pod. Clear here. Let's keep moving.
I mean, this is a really good environment.
There's an injured Mako up ahead. See what you can do for him.
Personal shield losing power.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm Commander Lewis Cooper. I'm sorry I can't stay and help, but my search and recovery mission has already gone off track, and I need to rendezvous with the rest of my squad. Perhaps our paths will cross again someday. Good luck here.
Sure
Looks
thing.
like he's safe, but we've got more Vaadwaur incoming.
Not a problem.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Take out that Vaadwaur drop pod, and then keep moving. We're almost there.
There's the other team. We've met up with them.
Our scouts report that the temple is heavily defended. We still have some Vaadwaur attacking our flanks, but my soldiers insist they can keep them occupied long enough for us to retake the temple. Are you ready for the final push? There are other areas of the trenches in need of aid. My team and I could go help them while Captain Kim and his team stay with you. Or, if you think you can assault the temple alone, Captain Kim will rendezvous with his officers as well. However, I highly recommend you bring all of us in for your attack on the temple.
So we have some normal, hard, or very hard options here. Normal, everyone can assault the temple together. Obviously the easiest. Hard, you go to the trenches and Kim and the team will handle the temple. Or my team and I will attack the temple alone. You and Captain Kim are needed elsewhere. Now remember, I'm playing on advanced difficulty, so this is already more difficult than it normally is. But just for the heck of it, because I really, really want to hurt myself apparently, I'm going to go for the very hard option. I want to try it out. I'm here and I've never done it on advanced difficulty. So let's do very hard on advanced difficulty. That's going to be crazy.
Are you sure you want to try to retake the temple alone?
No, I'm not sure, but I'm going to do it. So this will be fun. Now I do have a lot of things to help me here, so that's why I'm not extremely worried. I've got a lot of things going for me. And I don't even have them all called out, really. I could.
Personal shield losing power.
I'll go ahead and get my... See, I've got a lot here I can use. And I haven't even used everything, really. I still have my shuttle that I could use. But I haven't used it. I've got that assault shuttle that I can bring in. But it seems I'm doing pretty good here. It's really not that difficult. Accolade complete. The Magnificent Five. So there you go. I did the very hard mode on advanced difficulty, and honestly that did not seem that hard for me. In fact, I still had other things I could call on. I have an attack shuttle. It's a Danube runabout that I can call in and it will attack and do things as well. I did use my tactical team, so that helped, and then my tactical fleet, I used that to enhance my damage, and I used my other abilities and stuff. But yeah, there were still more things I could do that I didn't really need to. So honestly, that section wasn't that difficult. Alright, let's talk to Harry Kim.
The temple was secure, and the doors are still locked, which means the Vaadwaur didn't break in either. Let's see. Okay. I've seen this sort of algorithm before. I'll have the door open in no time. After that, we can figure out what happened to the temple's security system. It shouldn't have done this.
Okay.
I don't deny that we'll need support. My team is one of the few still intact. Captain Kim's away team should meet up with us soon, but we don't know what kind of numbers we'll be up against. However, the temple itself should be free of Vaadwaur. If I may suggest, perhaps only you and Captain Kim should enter, and your officers can stay here and help us hold the area.
Yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Now, for the actual puzzles, I know there's one puzzle...
At least all the Vaadwaur here are in stasis pods. Let's take a look around. I want to know why the Kabali lost control of their security systems.
There is one puzzle that I may do the easy mode on, because it is a really tough puzzle, and when we get to that one, I'll show you. But I may choose easy mode on that one. But anyway, let's move forward. And it's just me, no bridge officers right now. It's just me and Kim.
That's not right. According to these readings, the occupant of this pod was... me?
Yes.
But the name on it is...
Ketten.
Must be a computer glitch. Could be a symptom of a bigger problem, but whoever was in this pod is gone now. Looks like it was open before the problem started. Hold on. I'll access the temple security footage. Maybe that can show us something. That's me, but from over 30 years ago. What in the world?
Stay back! Are you with the Vidians? What do you want from me?
Ketten, you have to calm down. My name is Jetlaya. I'm here to help you.
That's not my name! Where am I? Where is Voyager? I need to contact my ship.
Wait, come back!
Yep.
Jetlaya.
That's him.
Me? Hold on. There's more security footage. This is the last thing that was recorded.
Voyager, this is Ensign Harry Kim. If you get this message, I'm in an unknown alien prison. I've escaped my captors and I'm looking for a way out. I'll send another message with my coordinates as soon as I can. Come find me.
So...
That was me.
Yes, it is.
From over 30 years ago, in my old Voyager uniform. And
yes,
they're turning him, into a Kabali.
Yes.
They knew. This whole time I've been here, they knew. And Lindsay, Jetlaya, she knew. I know I've had a difficult time accepting the Kabali, but they keep too many secrets. They should have told me. Told us about this.
So if you're wondering what the heck's going on, it's really quite simple. There were two Voyagers occupying one space. In that episode, one of the Harrys dies in space. The other Harry from the other ship goes to the other ship and takes over Harry. So it's the same Harry, but a different Harry, but the same Harry. But one of them dies. Well, so we wonder, okay, so what happened to the dead one in space? Well, apparently, in Star Trek Online, the Kabali found him. And what did the Kabali do? Well, naturally, they change dead people, bring them back to life, and change them into Kabali. So what have they done here? Well, they've had the other Harry Kim and are changing him into a Kabali. He has woken up, he's confused, he has no idea what's going on. He thinks it's 30 years ago when all this happened. He's straight out of Voyager, and he's thinking that he's been captured by people. So there you go. That's it in a gist. So wait. How?
A lot of strange things happened on Voyager's trip through the Delta Quadrant. During our second year here, the ship and everyone on it were duplicated. It was a freak accident, an encounter with a subspace divergence field we still can't completely explain. But two Voyagers sharing the same point in space-time, it was a recipe for disaster. We tried to cooperate, to find some way to save both ships, but
you couldn't.
I'm from the duplicate ship. Captain Janeway sacrificed it so one Voyager could survive. The other Harry was killed in a hull breach before that happened. Captain Janeway sent me and Ensign Wildman's baby to his Voyager before she self-destructed our ship. It made sense at the time. I'm Harry Kim. I have all my memories, my knowledge, same as him. We were exactly alike in every way. Except one of us got to keep living, and the other one didn't.
And now that's changed.
It's changed, all right. Best I can guess is that a Kabali ship must have found his body floating in space. It's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot, but Lindsay might have remembered our coordinates when we were duplicated and known where to start looking. They must have spent decades reconstructing him and putting him through their rebirth process. I don't know whether to be impressed or horrified. I think I'll go with both.
So just as a reminder, who's Jetlaya?
Jetlaya is my friend. I knew her as Lindsay Ballard. She was an engineer on Voyager. We went to the academy together. She taught me how to ice skate. We studied together and shared peanut butter sandwiches. And I was more than a little in love with her. Lindsay died on an away mission. The Kabali found her body, revived her, gave her a second life. But she still remembered Voyager. She tried to come back, but
it didn't work out, did it?
Rebirth does more than rewrite your genetics. It changes who you are. Lindsay was different. She was Kabali. Eventually, she was convinced she should embrace that part of her. She left Voyager with her new family, and I never saw her again. When I was posted to Kabali Prime, I wanted to talk to her, just to see how she was. She didn't respond to my messages. Now I know why.
Do you have any theories about how there are two of you?
A lot of strange things happen.
Okay, we did that already.
It's changed, all right. Best
so you're
I can
not
guess
the
is
real
that
Harry
Kabali,
Kim?
if you want to get technical, Harry and I are the same person. We have the same memories, the same knowledge. We both hate the cold, and we love music, and we both like mushrooms and onions on pizza. And we share a soul, I guess you could say, if you go for that sort of thing. Quantum duplication is a difficult thing to summarize. It's only happened a few times. I don't even understand it, and I wouldn't be alive without it.
All right, will you be able to complete our mission?
I'll be okay. A little shaken up, but Captain Janeway once told me, we're Starfleet officers. Weird is what we do, and this certainly applies. From what we saw on the security footage, it looks like the other me has taken control of the entire base. That's not too surprising. Not only does he have all the knowledge of a Starfleet officer, the rebirth process transformed his brain. The Kabali's 6-lobed brains give them natural abilities in mathematics, physics, wave phenomena, everything he'd need to know to do this. He's still wearing his comm badge, though. I can tap into it. You should try talking to him first. Try to calm him down and convince him to surrender. Not yet. He's already scared and confused. Seeing me before he gets his bearings, it will just make things worse.
All right, we gotta talk to the other Harry Kim.
What is the Romulan Star Empire doing out here? Did the caretaker bring you out here too? I'm with the USS Voyager, under the command of Captain Catherine Janeway. I know your people haven't always been on the best terms with the Federation, but you're going to need friends out here. Voyager's been in the Delta Quadrant for 2 years now. If we work together, maybe we can get home.
I love this. So the dialogue recognizes I'm of the Romulan Empire. I shouldn't be here, and maybe we can work together. He's addressing me as a Romulan faction. See, that's the kind of thing I wish we'd see more of in this game. But I like that. Okay. No, the caretaker didn't bring us here. I'm here to help you, which is the truth.
Help me? If you wanted to help me, you wouldn't have stuck me in one of those pods. You're working with the Vidians, aren't you? I'm not gonna let you... Where's Voyager? Where's Captain Janeway? Answer me! I don't want to hurt you, but I will get back to my ship.
We're here to help.
He's severed the comm link, but I've got a lock on his coordinates. He's deep in the base, down in the old Vaadwaur tunnels that even the Kabali don't enter very often. And he's locked down all the main corridors that lead to his location. There's a way, though. There's emergency climbing equipment here. The Kabali put it in a few months ago in case they lost power during the Vaadwaur attacks. We could use it to cross the chasm and get closer to where he is.
Okay.
I'll be right behind you. But it's time to see if I can talk some sense into the other me. He wants to contact Voyager, but if he does, he'll reveal their position. Unless we stop him, Harry either ruins Voyager's mission and possibly gets them killed or captured, or he finds a ship, sets a course for their coordinates, and gets blasted by the Vaadwaur.
Okay. So, like I said, this is a long mission, so just sit back and relax. We're going to go through it. There's a lot of puzzles. There's even a maze. It's pretty crazy.
I know you're confused, but you have to trust us.
What is this? Another me? You expect me to trust a shapeshifter? Stay back! I'm warning you!
The circuits are completely fried. Let's find another door. He's trying to override it again. Give me a second. Let's keep going.
Yes, let's do that. I don't want to do that. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Basically a data thing there. I think I have to go through this way. Oh yeah, first puzzle.
Huh. It looks like he's modified the empty stasis pods to send out bursts of electricity. Tricky. I might be able to slow it down from here, but we can't stop what he's done without access to the main console, which is on the other side of the room. I'll stay here and do what I can to delay the bursts, but you'll have to get past them to shut them down. Now, let's see.
So basically, it shuts down, I move forward.
You'll need to move through when they're in their disabled state.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Why
like
do you
that.
keep trying to stop me getting back to my ship?
I'm you. Harry, this isn't going to be easy to explain.
Liar! You can't be me!
I'm your quantum duplicate. Remember the power failures? The proton bursts? There were 2 Voyagers.
2 Voyagers? Yeah, right. How would that happen?
It was the spatial scission. Think, Harry. You know it's theoretically possible.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why I'm here, or why you don't want me to get back to Voyager.
Okay, I got through that puzzle. Now this one. This is fun. You have to follow
It's been 32 years.
Oh, or I die. Crap.
You died.
I did it wrong. I've already messed up. Crap.
I don't feel dead.
I gotta follow it closer. Tedious.
The Kabali brought you back. But to do so, they had to change your DNA. Make you Kabali.
Got through it.
Liar!
Wow.
You can't just change someone like that. It's
But
not possible.
I did fail it the first time. Looks like we got a visual bug too. I'm still carrying the zip
We
line
should keep
thing.
moving.
They need to fix that. I think I've seen that bug before. And there she is.
Jetlaya, are you okay? How did... General Cunell said there wouldn't be any more secrets.
Except for this one.
I'm okay. Harry, I didn't know they'd send you.
How long did you know?
Harry, I don't think this is the time.
How long did you know?
I didn't know when I was on Voyager, if that's what you're asking. We need to stop Ketan. He locked the rest of my team away. They're safe, but trapped. We're the only ones who can help him.
Yep. So that is happening. We're going to be working with her now.
It's good to finally meet you. My people are in your debt. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. The rebirth process can be difficult under the best conditions, and I don't know. Maybe humans resist the process more than other species. It took me a long time to accept what I was.
Yes, he doesn't know what happened. I tried to tell him, but he still thinks it's 32 years ago, Voyager is lost in the Delta Quadrant, and we're in league with the Vidians. He's desperate to get home. When Ketan started tampering with the security devices, he tripped an alert that was sent to the Vaadwaur. They think their soldiers are waking up, which is why they're so desperate to get inside. He's putting us all at risk. We need to help him.
Yes,
Action item 238. Resurrect your best friend and give him a second chance for a long life. It's not working out so well, is it?
He's trying to contact Voyager. Is that possible?
I'm not familiar with everything in this area. We rarely go down this deep. There are still Vaadwaur traps here that make exploration dangerous.
However, as far as we understand, this facility was intended as a final shelter for the Vaadwaur. It would make sense that they would have had a way to contact the outside world. But if Ketan finds a communication device and uses it to contact Voyager, the Vaadwaur will hear his message too.
Ketan is a danger to himself and to Voyager. If he succeeds in this gambit and contacts Voyager, he'll draw every Vaadwaur in the sector to their coordinates. I can't allow that. We have to stop him. He's putting Tuvok and his crew in danger.
Then we need to save them both. Let's move forward. Another message there, not really important.
Just let me get back to Voyager!
Okay, this one. Oh, I hate this one. So, basically, this is the maze that I was hating. Also, it looks like it's extremely hard to see in here.
It looks like this used to be a server room of sorts. But it's not like one I've seen before. All this is computer storage. And it's massive. 900-year-old Vaadwaur technology. It's a lot different from anything we have back home. And he's using this to completely block us out. Terrific. There doesn't seem to be a way around this.
Can you lower whatever those things are?
I'm sure Jetlaya and I can figure out something, given enough time. But if I was on the other side of this, and I am, I'd be trying to stop anyone from moving these. There has to be some sort of reset command. But with our luck, it's on the far side of the maze.
And it is.
Jetlaya and I will keep Ketan from blocking you in. But you'll need to get through this and reset the servers so they return to their start position. Think I can make you a door? Wait here.
So here's the deal. This is a maze. I have to get through it. There's also a hidden Kabali who can become a bridge
You're
officer.
good to go.
But we have to
I'll
find
monitor
him.
the area from here.
So I am going to look for him because I do want that bridge officer. It's just a free Kabali bridge officer. And you can get him if you find him in the maze. This is a maze and you can get lost. So sometimes this can take a long time. Sometimes if you're lucky it can go pretty quick. Now, the other problem I'm noticing right now from playing this in the past is there is a lighting issue in this map, and I assume it's when they introduced lighting 2.0. This seems to be very foggy and very dark in here. Very hazy, foggy, and dark. that's not me or my graphics card or the game. It's the game. They've messed it up. They got a bug, you could call it. And so yeah, it's probably very difficult for you guys on the screen to see what's going on, because I know it's difficult for me to see what's going on. Everything's kind of purple. I kind of match the background. It's very foggy in here, so this will be even harder because now I can't see anything. Wonderful. Now remember, I do want the Kabali bridge officer, so...
I'm sorry this is how we had to meet again, Harry.
I am going to look for him. I forgot how to get to him, but I'm going to try to find him. You can mark hallways as dead ends if you've already been there.
That makes two of us. You should have told me.
That will help somewhat, so I don't go back through them.
And if we had, what would you have done?
I'm already turned around.
But I had the right to know you had a copy of me in cold storage.
Are you saying he doesn't have the right to rebirth?
I don't know. This is all a lot to take in at once.
Well, I know it is. Imagine how Ketten feels.
This is going to be extremely annoying.
I have a good idea. Confused, angry, isolated.
Ketten died trying to save Voyager, and it happened so quickly, he doesn't even realize what happened.
There's the front door. Let's go this way.
He understood the risks, and he accepted them.
Did he really? Think about the man you were then.
He's over toward the left somehow. I know that much.
Joining Starfleet comes with certain duties. I understood that then, and I do now.
I seem to remember a kid who was as scared as I was. All we wanted was to get home.
Yeah, I was scared back then. I missed my family. But I did what I had to do to get back to them.
I'm here.
You got back home, Harry. You did what you had to do. Ketten didn't get that chance.
And I'm sorry for him. But is this better?
He has a new life. Ketten can be anything or go anywhere he wants now.
As a Kabali, he's not who he was anymore.
I hate this maze. I hate this maze.
And is that a worse option than being dead?
There. Oh, I think I found him.
Finally, I found someone.
Of course
I
not.
got separated
But
from everyone when
I
all the
should have been
craziness
able to
started.
choose.
And I was trying to find my way to a comm panel to call for help when this maze just rose up around me.
Why? He's your duplicate,
Now
Harry,
I have
but he's
no
not
idea
you.
what to do.
I'll do what I can to help you.
Thank you. And I know this is a terrible way to meet a potential captain.
I know what he would
but
want.
Do you have any places available on board
There we
your
go.
ship? General Cunell is planning an officer exchange program, and I'm one of the first recruits.
Do ya?
We want to learn
because
from the
you
Alliance,
can't even convince
as well
Ketten
as
to
thank you
drop
for
this
all
maze
you've
and
done for our
talk to
world.
you.
I'd be honored if you allow me to join your crew, as soon as I find my way out of here, of course.
When you put
Welcome
it
to the
that
wrong-
way, maybe we are different. He's being so stubborn.
Welcome to the Romulan Republic. There we go. Kabali Engineering Command
He's you,
Bridge Officer
but he's
Candidate.
Ketten too. And he's allowed to be both.
Nizaya. Nyazia. There we go. I've got a Kabali bridge officer. Congratulations, me. Now, by the way, I ran into her completely by accident. I mean, I had no idea where I was going. But I found her. So glad I did. I did want that bridge officer. Good, good, good. Because I don't
Thought you could handle all my tricks, old man.
I definitely don't want to play this mission ever again. That's for sure. Done with it after I figure out how to get out of here.
We're working on it, kid.
Which, by the way, I can't figure out. Says
Take
that's
all
a
the time you need.
dead end, but that's kind of the way I need to go. Yeah, these lead to
You know,
nowhere.
you could make this easier. Drop the maze. Talk to us.
I have to go this way.
Why? So you can lie to me again?
So hard to see in here. I really
I'm not
don't know.
lying to you. I know it's a lot to take in, but
Wait, did I do it? No, I came right back out the front.
Don't treat me like a child. If you're not lying, then you stole my life.
That sucks. Alright, I know it's this way. Has to be this way.
it was my life too. I didn't steal anything.
That's great. So you get to do and be everything I wanted, and I get stuck in a pod?
Okay, I'm here. That's
My
good.
life hasn't exactly been everything I always wanted.
Now, left
Getting
or
home
right?
wasn't easy.
Left or right? Left or right?
But you did get home. I didn't.
Maybe left was the right way.
I understand how you feel, but I cannot change what happened.
And if you could, you'd what? Trade places with me?
I can't do that. All I can do is try to help you now.
Stop lying to me. You don't want to help me.
Gosh, I hate this.
You know that's not true.
Am I going back the way I just came now? I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe I do. Doesn't change anything.
It could. Drop the maze. Let us talk to you.
I'm not ready for that. Not yet.
I'm so sorry about what happened to you. But all this is just making it worse.
I think I need to go this way. Actually, I was going the right way.
Maybe it is.
So let us help you.
Oh, that's a dead end. So not
The only
that
thing I
way.
want is to get back to Voyager. I'll figure all this out once I'm home.
Man, I hate this maze. I'm going back toward the wrong way again. Okay, so I have to come up this way then. It has to go this way. I have to go this way, right? But not that red. Not that way. This is a dead end. That's green. Okay, so not that way then. Oh, yeah, I found a console. So I must be headed the right way. I haven't encountered that yet. Well, nope, never mind. It's a dead end. Jeez. Oh no, that just leads back to where I was. Oh man. This sucks so much. I told you I didn't like this level, guys, or this mission. I think I found it. Yes. Oh, I finally got out of there. I hate that maze. Good grief. That sucked. Now let's move on to the next one that I hate. Yeah, these puzzles are not fun. Like that maze puzzle, completely just not fun. And then this one, not fun. This is the one that I really hate right here. This puzzle.
It's not working. But if I do this, maybe I can buy some time.
I mean, I hate both of them, but this one sucks too. Those last two puzzles. Whew. Okay. I'm going to have to choose the easy option, easy mode option on this one. And even with easy mode, it's still going to be difficult. Because I hate it. Oh, boy.
We have him. Ket, cornered. Without those platforms, though, we have no way to reach him. It's insane. He's manipulating these old defense systems like he's in a Captain Proton hollow.
I need you guys to figure out how to get these platforms operational.
We have command codes that allow us to interface with the older Vaadwaur technology. And we've never seen the need to replace systems that still work. But it looks like Ketten has made some modifications. I'll need to override his changes. The best I can do right now is to expose the central power cores behind each platform.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Ketten will be monitoring for any changes in the platform's functionality. But I can modify the central power cores to react to energy weapons. If you shoot the cores, you'll be able to power up the platforms and force them open. But you'll only have a short window before he resets them. If we want to do this, Jetlaya and I will stay here to keep trying to seize control of the network back from Ketten. And there's still that matter of the field protecting him. When the Kabali first found this room, the old Vaadwaur EPS systems were too degraded to handle all the power. They installed regulators throughout the area as a stopgap measure until they could replace the conduits. Basically, it meant that even if one conduit failed, the network would stay active. Those regulators are still in place, and we can use them to get to Ketten. Jetlaya has command codes we can use to overload the regulators. The chain overload will generate a wave of power that will build until it overloads the generators Ketten is using to maintain the field protecting him. Get these codes into 4 of the consoles and it will short out the field. Once he's distracted, Jetlaya and I can reset the platforms to their normal state.
Okay.
One last thing. Jetlaya and I can run this program 3 different ways. The one that would buy you the most time before the platforms are reduced also takes the most of our attention. There's also a balanced option, or, if you don't like either of those, I can spend most of my time trying to counter Ketten's plans. What do you want us to do? Whatever we choose will determine how difficult it will be for you going forward.
Yeah, and I already had a bad enough time with that maze, and this one can really suck if you do very hard. I'm going to choose normal. Better safe than sorry. Focus all your efforts on this program. So that's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to need all the help I can get to get through this one. I may die a lot. If I do, guys, I apologize.
Are you certain you want us to focus our efforts on... Give us a few more seconds.
Yeah, if I die a lot, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try. It's been a long time since I've done this one, and I really hate it.
The cores are exposed. It's your move now.
It's also very hard to see in here. It's very dark. Actually, that was the wrong one. I've already messed up. Alright, I've messed up already. I see they're going red now. Okay, let's try this again. I need to shoot this one, then shoot the other one. Okay, now I can shoot this one. That is gonna get a lot harder, trust me.
What are you doing? Are those command codes? Oh, interesting.
He's trying to access data on the new flagship. I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay, now I gotta jump across 4 or 3 here. 3 here. And I think you get those red things that you can't walk on or you die. So I have to do this and quickly do it. Okay, I got through that one, but it's gonna get harder. Luckily, I did put it on normal mode, so it's at least easier than it would be.
That's it. Keep giving me the codes.
This one's the tough one. Ooh, baby. Okay. Ooh, baby. Look at that.
Whatever you're thinking of trying,
1, 2, 3,
don't.
4, 5,
We're almost
6,
there.
7. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna die.
You keep saying that, but I'm
that's
still
the wrong
here.
one. Hold on, I hit the wrong one. See, now look, I've only got 2 areas. See, 2 areas that you have to step in or else you die.
Stand down before this gets any worse.
And I've got so many to get across. Alright, let's let that run reset. Now here, let's hit the first one.
Worse? How can it get worse?
I don't want anyone to get hurt.
And I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want my life back!
Gosh, this sucks.
Don't do anything you're going to regret.
Oh, I made it across. That was hard.
Home, whatever it takes.
Now, I made it across because I did put it on normal mode. If you do not put it on normal and do hard or very hard...
You can't go to Voyager!
Whew, it's difficult. I hate it. I'm sweating. I don't want to do that again, ever.
You're too late. I'm getting back to Voyager, no matter what. This is bad. Ketan used Jedliah's command codes to access the Kabali flagship in orbit and transport himself to the bridge. Not only that, but he has Voyager's coordinates. If he goes there, the Vaadwaur will see it as an act of war. We'll lose Ketan, the Kabali flagship, and probably Voyager too.
Okay.
Exactly.
Gotta
We
stop
have
him.
I'm coming too.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's get out of here because I am done with those puzzles. I never want to do them ever again. I hate that.
I told you to stay away! Why won't you listen? I'm going to find Voyager, and I won't let you stop me. I can arm this ship. Don't make me do it. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if you keep trying to stop me from getting back to Voyager.
Voyager is in enemy territory. If you go there, you will die.
You're not giving me a choice. Computer, arm all weapons and fire.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
He's gone to warp.
I totally had him, though.
What was that? Like a disruption beam. He scrambled all of our systems for a second or two and then went to warp. This is not good. He set a course for Voyager. His warp drive's damaged, though. He's only going warp 6, and I don't think he can push the engines any harder. Not without an engineering team. I know we can catch him. Then we just have to convince him to stop.
Well, let's go. Catch him while he's at warp. I love this. Look at that. That looks so cool. Now we're in warp.
Give me one good reason why I can't contact Voyager. They're not on any secret mission in enemy territory. I found them. They're in something called Krenim space. I don't even know who the Krenim are. Voyager is trying to get home. Just like me.
Harry, it's been 32 years. Tuvok commands Voyager now. A lot has happened, and Voyager's on a secret mission. If you expose them, they could all die.
Quit trying to confuse me. I know what year it is. I know who my captain is.
Look at the ship's logs. I'm not lying to you.
Ketten's not responding to hails. But I think if I use the deflector dish to emit a pulse tachyon beam, I can disrupt his engines and force him out of warp. But he's going to be expecting something like that, which is why I'll distract him with a bit of a light show while you send the real thing from your ship.
Sure.
He's out of warp and arming weapons. Get ready.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
We're at a Hirogen array.
I'm sending you the transporter coordinates for the Samsar's bridge.
Prey, you are in Hirogen space, and that is an interesting ship. Ah, a new Kabali battleship. We have heard rumors about the corpse collectors and their new toys. But this is Hirogen space. Leave now and leave the ship as a trophy. We will see how well it performs in a hunt.
The hunt will not please you.
Perhaps. But wounded prey can be amusing as well. Or maybe I'll strip it and display its bones as a warning to intruders.
You leave me no choice. Red alert. Okay.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing.
You're defending me? Of course we are, Ken. We want to help you.
The ship is disabled. Sensors are showing the repair teams are trapped in several rooms on board, but they are otherwise unharmed. Ketten's on the bridge alone. If I could talk to him, maybe I could convince him to come back home. There's no one who understands all he's going through like I do.
And what if he doesn't want to join the Kabali?
Ketten's already been reborn. He is Kabali. If he doesn't come with us, he'll be alone. Whatever memories he has of his old life will continue to fracture and fade. Who's going to take him then? Would you?
Yes.
Does he belong back on Earth?
I'm not on Earth.
He won't even remember?
I'm not of Earth.
We're his family.
He's going to go to Romulus.
We'll accept him no matter what.
He'll go wherever he chooses. It is his decision to make, not yours.
And that will be his decision to make. My father found me when I was lost and confused and trying to fit into a life on Voyager that wasn't mine anymore. He helped me understand what it is to be Kabali. I'm going to try to do that for Ketan. He thinks we're monsters, but we're not. We love him so much. We wanted him to be a part of our lives.
Okay, let's get this done.
I'm going to.
Sure, let's all go. Let's have a party on the bridge. 2 Harrys invited.
Maybe you should talk to him first. Try to calm him down. He's not in the mood to listen to Harry or me.
Oh, well, that's just a huge bridge. I don't think you need a bridge this big. It's a cavern.
Why are you trying so hard to keep me from getting home? I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Why do I look like this? Like them?
Well, they're called Kabali, and you're one of them, kid.
I saw the stardate. What happened? How do I get back to Voyager? To my time? How do I get back to my life?
Sorry, but you died and the Kabali have mangled you.
I died? I can't remember. Why can't I remember? You're taking my memories from me. I won't forget. I can't forget Voyager. I cannot forget my friends.
Even if you do lose your memories, your friends will never forget you. But Voyager is a part of your old life. Now you're dead and a Kabali. Apparently.
Ketan, you have to stop this. If you contact Voyager, I'm done listening to you. I just want to go home. I want my life back. The life you stole from me.
I understand. I wanted to be Ensign Lindsay Ballard. I loved my life, my friends, you. And then I died. And that life was gone. I tried to get it back, but I would have been living a lie.
So I should just give up who I am?
No, I'm saying that life ended. But now you have a chance to live a new one. I'm gonna be with you every step of the way. Action item 478. Help my best friend own the day. Every day.
Even with everything I've done?
Forgiven. We don't hold grudges against family.
I can't tell you what to do, Ketan, but the Kabali will be there for you. And I'll do whatever I can to help. Would you tell me what happened? Voyager, and how you got home. About Mom and Dad and Libby. I think I want to know. Of course I can.
Well, there you go. A really messed up situation, to be honest.
Thank you for your help. Ketan's going to have a new life with us. A long and happy one where he can be whoever he wants to be. My people have been outsiders for so long. The other species don't understand us or what we have to do to survive. We want to reach out to them, be a part of the Quadrant again.
And if Ketan decides he wants to explore the Quadrant again?
If Ketan decides he wants to leave Kabali Prime at some point, that's his choice. He can even rejoin Starfleet. But we will always be his family.
I'm happy for Ketan. He gets a second chance at life. A different one than what he had planned, but that's the way life is. When I graduated from the academy, I never thought I'd spend 7 years lost in the Delta Quadrant. Didn't think it would take me as long as it did to get my own command. Didn't think Lindsay and I would never... That's all in the past now. And it's made me the man I am today. Just like Ketan will be the man he's supposed to be.
I'm glad you see it that way, Harry.
I'm not letting the Kabali completely off the hook, though. Cunell told me there wouldn't be any more secrets, and then they kept this from me. If the Kabali want to be a part of the Delta Quadrant community, they need to be more forthcoming about who they're adding to their families. These men and women aren't getting a choice. Maybe rebirth is a gift, but it's a gift people should have the right to reject.
Yeah. Accolade complete. The Delta Quadrant. So we have technically finished the Delta Quadrant, according to the game. Let's turn this in, and then we'll talk a little bit about it and where we're headed next.
Ketan has been sent back to Kabali Prime to finish the process of rebirth. In the meantime, the Kabali have agreed to make their list of currently held bodies public knowledge.
That's good.
Anyone who wishes for their dead not to be turned into Kabali will have the body returned to them.
That's also good.
Thank you for all your help with this. This was very personal for me to deal with, and I'm glad I had someone like you at my side to help me through it.
Well, we got some Kabali things if we wanted some Kabali things. I don't really want some Kabali things, but there are Kabali things.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Accolade complete. Twin Souls. And I have leveled up again. We are now technically done with the Delta Quadrant. Every mission done. Not the patrols, but every mission done in the Delta Quadrant. So let's talk about that a little. The problem I have with the Kabali is the fact that they take the dead without asking. They feel like they have a right to any species dead, and then they turn them into themselves. They turn them into Kabali and bring them back to life and totally change who they are. Now, granted, they're dead, and they don't have a life on this plane anymore, and in a way it gives them a second life, but they're not the same person at all. They're a completely changed species now. They even say they lose their memories and they lose all that stuff, and they're totally someone different. But it's just not right to take the dead from somebody without asking if they can. That's the thing. It's just they feel they have this right to the dead, and who gave them that right? You know, that's kind of wrong. Now, I like the idea about them asking if people, I think they should, ask if they want to be changed. Now, how do you do that without changing them and bringing them back to life? I don't know, but you could bring them back to life for a little bit and then say, hey, we can change you into Kabali or leave you dead. What do you want? I don't know. That's not fair either. I think most people would say, well, I'd rather be alive, although they don't really know everything they're getting into. So it's a tricky, touchy subject here. Really tricky. Just the basis of it, though, is I don't feel that they should feel like they have the right to people's dead. Thinking that they can just swoop in and take anybody who's dead and change them without asking. That's a line right there. That's a line. Anyway, overall, I like this mission for the fact that it is following up on a Star Trek Voyager episode. That's cool. Love that. But I don't like some of the mission mechanics and the things you have to do in the mission. The puzzles are crazy. That maze, that's stupid. It's hard. I don't like it. And then the platform thing, even that's difficult. Even on normal, it's not fun. Made me sweat. I didn't like it. Those two puzzles I just didn't like. And the mission itself is kind of long. They need to cut it back just a little bit, maybe. But again, I do like the fact that it calls upon an actual Voyager episode, so that's cool. But anyway, it's required to finish the Delta Quadrant storyline, and thus we did it, and now we are done with the Delta Quadrant storyline. But not so much, not so quite. I did mention that I want to do all the patrols, because there's a lot of patrols in the Delta Quadrant, and they all have storyline purposes. And they used to be integrated throughout the missioning, in between the missioning, as actual stories. That you would do like 3 patrols, and then that would complete one of the patrol missions. So what I'm going to do is do that. I'm going to play all those patrols now in order. So I will probably make a few videos out of it. Instead of one long video, I'll just make, probably maybe like 3 videos or so. Break it up into, we'll do like 3 patrols and then 3 patrols and then 3 patrols, something like that. And you can follow along, and I'll be doing it in the order that it used to be in the game. That way you can see how it makes sense as you meet each new species, how that would make sense in the storyline when you come to it. So you'll kind of see how that works out as I play through them, and I will mention that, of course, when we do that. But I'm glad I upgraded to the fleet version of this ship, the Fleet Fayette Intel Warbird Tier 6, because those patrols, and I am going to do them all on advanced difficulty, those patrols will be a little difficult. But I've got a good ship now and a good build, and I'm ready for them. So that's going to be the next set of videos, is those patrols before we go on to the Iconian storyline. Alright, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Check out Twitter at Brent_Justice for updates. You can follow me there. Also, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Brent Justice. This helps support the channel and also allows me to publish more and more videos.